if you can't get Jordan money just off online? You could just talk online and get Jordan money. There's a problem with you, bro. Like,
That's a
you know what I
fact.
mean? Like, it's too
That's
many
a fact.
ways. Now you older. Now you could get coupones, bro, and cash them and buy Jordans. Like, there's a lot of ways. Like, there's no reason for you to be walking around with holes in your sneakers. Like, period.
At
Unless
all.
unless you stacking for mansions like the white folks do, and they'll wear the same sneakers for 30 years, but he's rich. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I did it, I did it for what, a year and some change.
You did
I ain't
that?
buy a whole
That's
wardrobe,
good.
B. A whole wardrobe, my nigga, for a year and a half. I just thugged it out on some country shit with flip flops, my nigga, and like a
Nah,
couple
yeah.
sweatsuits. Thugged out. That's my word. I turned into a beach bum, just hitting,
Oh,
like doing what I was doing. Know what I mean?
but where
And
you staying at, you could do that. It was in that area. It wasn't in New York.
nah, hell no, it wasn't
Nah,
New
yeah, we
York.
not
Yo,
walking in
relax, relax.
slippers around New York City.
Nah, I would never been able to get away with that shit in New York. But
Nah,
because
yeah.
of the environment that I was at, I just had to adapt to the surroundings, and it was easier to like get away with that. In New York, I would have probably just had to thug it out in some sweats and some beats, whatever it was, but just not. I mean,
Not
focus
slip.
on that shit.
But you know why? I understand what you're saying because I moved upstate real quick for a few months, even though I've been upstate, but this area, right? And it was a little nice. And I started getting comfortable going to the store, like what they call like a shop something, a gas station thing to buy cigarettes. And
Stop and shot.
I started walking there with slippers and I was more at ease. Like I didn't
Yeah,
feel like I always had to watch like these birds ain't driving up here, like, or whatever, even though you sleep like that because I was wilding, but I felt more comfortable than running around the five boroughs. So I always liked different type of living, like it's
environments
cool.
is definitely, it's
Yeah,
definitely always
yeah.
good to switch it up. Because I was in PA for a minute too, and when I was in PA
That's
was
exactly why
fucking.
I was walking around with slippers. I just didn't want to say it, but it wasn't
PA
PA.
too, I was
Yeah,
out, yeah, doing that with chancletas on, slippers, all that. And
yeah,
I was in Jersey doing it, riding the
yeah,
bike out in Jersey, like
yeah,
this, beach
yeah.
cruiser, my nigga, on the boardwalk. Like, yo, what up? Que lo que? What's going
Yeah,
on?
change of scenery is good.
Yeah.
So you on the island. So then you graduated. You become a Illmatic gang member. You joined the Latin Kings.
I don't know about Illmatic and all that, but I definitely graduated, like, because I went up top. And
When you joined Kings was on Rikers.
yeah, I was on probation from the town. That whole time that I was on the island 9-6, I was on probation. But like nobody ever asked me till I got the full main. When I got the full main, I brought it up. And niggas dubbed this shit like it was nothing. So I didn't want to bring it up again like if I was dick riding nothing, because I wasn't. You know what I mean? It
Right,
wasn't like,
facts.
but that's how I ended up with another bro, Malo, that was in that came to the house. Though he was in the house and left the box, came back, salute to Malo.
Oh, I thought you said Mango.
Nah, Malo.
Okay, okay. I was gonna say I was just with
But then that
Mango. Shout out to Mango. He just came home. Facts.
salute to Mongo, salute to the twin. But that
Yeah.
was that was in the full building, 9-6. But then after there, that's when everything like took off. But then at the same time, like I went home in 6 months. So I laid up 6 months, went home. So I did 6 months and I learned whatever I learned for 6 months in C-74, right? And I go home and 2 months later I get booked again for fucking burglary. So 2 months later I'm back in the building again.
Yeah, that
Right.
happens a lot. You go back, you go in and out. It's a revolving
Matter of
door.
fact, I think I was in it. Nah, yeah, it was like 6 months or seven
It's
months,
a
something like that.
it's a revolving door, bro. As sad as
Yeah,
it is, you're
it was. Because then, like, my first state number is a 9-7 number. My second state number, where I really, when I did my double digits, is a 01 number. Because I was back on the island, like, that's why I was, like, in and out that whole shit, basically, you say. I was only out, like, little months here and there, sporadically, from all the way from 95 to 2000. I was
Yo,
just out there here and there.
it's
Everything else
just
was there.
it's just like that, bro. A dude go in and out. A dude go in and out of jail, bro, on the regular, you heard?
But I
Facts.
changed that. I changed that shit when I came out. I still, you know what I mean, had a debt old. But when I got out in 2010, like It was a rap ever since. You feel me? Like, ain't nobody was doing no bids, catching no charges, or you know what I mean, having to do any of this extra shit. And now, nigga done got big time served and let go from these motherfuckers. So I'm not even on papers no more. I'm like, I'm good. I'm Gucci. You feel me?
So yeah, so you got off paper. So listen, you go up north. What type of bid you did up north? Your last bid, was it a major bid? I don't know.
Yeah, I got sentenced to 12 flat. I
You
did
did
like
the
11 and some change after whole 12.
Oh, that's crazy, crazy.
I
But
lost
I
bad good times. I lost them. I think I only had like 2 months of good times, and they only gave me that shit for like just to give it to me. Like,
I mean, we all, you know why? Like sometimes we be like, that's crazy. You know,
it
not
is
crazy
crazy.
in a sense that we all did time, but the way we looked at it, I don't think that we looked at it like it was wasting our life. Like, yo, it's
No,
so
you know what?
sad.
Listen, bro, you know what's
You
so
get
sad?
accustomed.
You know what's so sad?
Yeah.
And I'll say this shit right
Let me
now.
hear it.
This shit breaking news.
Yeah.
I have fun in jail
Yeah,
a lot of
I
times.
say that. I say
I
that
had
too.
fun. I had some of the most funnest times chasing a nigga around with a fucking lock and a sock and a motherfucking in the dorm, trying to bust him in the head because he old bread. I had fun
Yeah, that's
doing that.
sad. That
I
is
had
sad.
fun. It is sad. It's fucked up, but I turned that shit into something that was amazing to me. It was recreational to me. But I used to do it smart. Some motherfuckers move a little bit too extra. You come across as one of them niggas that be coming across too extra. I'll be like, yo, whoa, chill, relax, bro. It's not that serious. And you be like, nah, 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 and do
Yeah,
something. I already
yeah,
can tell. And I'll be the one
yeah,
that be like, yo, I told you, nigga, like something happened. Then you be like, yo, I see you on the next spot.
yeah. I'm out of here. Yeah. Yo, he
But
told, man. Like all of them.
nah, we
Like
get
they
him up
all
out of here. Then
yeah.
I send a hitter.
Yo, but check it. So you did, yeah, bro. You know what's sad? That even the blood dude, when I put him on my video, blackout, he said, "Man," I said, "How was it for you in Rikers Island?" In one of my videos, he goes, "Man, I love Rikers Island," and everybody was like, "Yo, this dude is bugging," but I said he kept it real. He not
Them dudes
lying.
do love it. Like
Yo,
right now, you ain't loving that shit.
he said,
Like yo,
yo,
I used to have fun in there. That's fucking sad to say, but as honest as I could say it. Like
yeah, no, it is, it's definitely super
it was
sad. Like
crazy, but
where
I
we
had to
at
get the
today.
mindset. You know, it was like I was going years. I'm like, fuck that. I mean, and eventually I hit that switch, and then that's once that happens, it's like no looking back.
Nah, you gotta become that. So I understand that you gotta be like, this is where I'm gonna be at for the rest for a minute, and I gotta have fun here. If you miserable,
My first max was downstate Cadre, but then I only stood there like 6 months, and then I got sent to Attica. That was
what
my
you mean,
next step.
Kai? You was you was in Ulster or
Downstate. I stood at
downstate?
downstate.
Okay,
I
that's
stood there. I think
depressing.
like 6 months. Nah, but I was in Cadre. Cadre
Okay,
was
no,
different.
Cadre sweet, right?
That shit was like you, the nigga, you always out walking around like you on the block.
While other dudes are locked down, right?
Yeah. Only it was like what, like 1, 2, 3. I think it's like only like 4 or 5 blocks is Cadre and downstate. Those are the ones that serve you and all that.
Yo, I was going up north. This is a lot of people be like, yo, how old is this dude? He looks so young. My dude, you're a cop or what? You want to know my age, my real name? You a private investigator? I don't do that. I didn't grow up like that. Yo, my name is John Smithenor. Look me up. Like, yo, my name is Warpath, homie, to you. I don't know you like that, bimbo, right? But my whole thing is this. Just so Abdul can know, I was going up north, bro, since the times that they was giving you a free box of top in your locker to everybody, whether you
Yeah,
smoked or
see,
not.
shit, that's before my time. That's how I know you were able for real,
Yo, whether
nigga.
you smoked or not, when you got to upstate, you had a free box of top, homie. Pop. And dudes be like, yo, Seal, I don't even smoke. I'm like, yo, homie, chill, B. Let me get that. You bugging? You don't smoke. You know, like blowing it up. Like, yo, Seal, who's this? I don't even smoke. Yo, papi, shut the fuck up. Let me get that.